Hi everyone. In this video module, we will see what is meant by pivot table and how it can be beneficial. First of all, the basic difference between a table and a pivot table is that a normal table is one-dimensional, whereas a pivot table is two-dimensional. What does it actually mean? So first, let me edit this table. So in this table, what are the dimensions and metrics I have? The dimension is subcategory, metrics is the total sales. So I'll remove one total sales. Let us have only one total sales in metrics. And in subcategory, let us have the region. Okay. Okay. Now we have 5 different regions and the total sales in each region. Okay. Now, if I want my category also, if I want my category also to be displayed as one of the dimensions, then my data will be displayed like this. So in each region, in each category, what is the total sales is being displayed. In West region, the West region furniture category, the total sales is for 1,32,000. West region in tech category, sales is for 1,30,000. So like this, the region wise and category wise total sales is given in a normal table which is one dimensional. In normal table, what we can determine is that in each row what can go, that is determined by us. We choose the dimensions and that is going to determine what is going to be displayed in each rows. What is going to be displayed in each column, that is metric. What metric is displayed in each column, that is something which is not possible with the normal table. And here comes the role of pivot table. How to insert a pivot table? So first of all, let's keep this chart aside. Okay, for comparison we'll keep it aside, keep it this side, and we'll simply go to add a chart, and in add the chart just scroll down and you'll get pivot table. So inside that we have three options: pivot table with bars, and pivot table with heat map. This is more or less similar to the table, where table, table with bars, table with heat map. You can directly select the bars and heat map here itself, or create a normal pivot table and make it as a heat map or bar in styling options. Okay, first, as of now, I'll just create this pivot table and insert it here. When I insert this pivot table, what I can see in in each region, in each region, in each category, what is the total sales. So this can be seen by me. Okay, here in each region, in each category, what is the total sales, we got it listed out, whereas here it is two dimensional. So if I wanted to see total sales in north region in tech category, then I can just hover over, and eventually this area is also getting highlighted. Okay, so like this two-dimensional data is possible, we can easily generate with the help of pivot table. When I again go to view and just hover over any particular value, it will get automatically highlighted. So here I can easily find out that in West region in tech category, the total sales is for 1,30,902 rupees. Okay, so just compare between the two. So here everything is listed out, it occupies a lot of space, and it is difficult, or it is kind of challenging to interpret. Whereas this is very simple, this is extremely simple, and it looks very interesting also. Okay, what are the other options available in this? What can we see? We can see what is the row dimension, and then what is the column dimension, what is the metrics. Here we saw what is the dimensions and metrics. There is nothing called as row dimension or column dimension in a normal table, whereas in a pivot table we have what can be the row dimension separately mentioned, what can be the column dimension separately mentioned. Here the row dimension is region, that is in each row, how the data should be categorized is row dimension. And what is the column dimension? Category. In each column, how the data should be categorized, it is column dimension. Okay, so this is can be specified in a pivot table. When we scroll down, we can have row total, row grand total. If I suppose click show grand total, in each row what is the grand total, and in each column what is the grand total, I can see here. For example, in office supply the grand total is for 16 lakhs. In north region the grand total is for 5 lakhs. So these kind of grand totals can be seen. Then comes the sorting option. Okay, if I want my rows to be sorted according to the region in ascending order, that is in ABCD, I can just click this, and now it is sorted in ascending order. Okay, similarly, if I want my column to be in categories according to the category in descending order, then again it comes in descending order. Okay, what is the default date range? We already saw. What is filtering and cross filtering? We will see in the upcoming videos. And what is this option? Expand or collapse. If I enable expand or collapse, I will be able to add more dimensions to this, and I'll be able to expand or collapse according to my convenience. I'll give an example. In row dimension, what we have regions in our row dimension. If suppose I want something else, for example, shipment mode also to be my row dimension, I just drag and drop here, then nothing big changes in the table, but we just get a plus symbol here, okay, which is the expand region. Let us go to view and see. If I just click this expand region, then what happens? Then everything is expanded, everything is categorized according to the shipping mode. So earlier we had central region, east region, north region and all, and shipping mode is now added. Okay, so all the 5 different shipping modes are now displayed, and the data for sales in each subcategory is mentioned for each shipping row. Okay, so this is how powerful is Google Data Studio, and this is how efficiently a pivot table can be utilized for representation as well as analysis of data. Okay, let us see few styling options available. So styling options are quite the same with as a normal table. One thing which I would like to highlight is the highlight color. Okay, for example, if I want everything to be highlighted in red when I hover over it, then I'll just check now. See, everything is highlighted in red. Okay, so like that, those kind of styling options you can do. Whether you want your data to be mentioned as compact number or not, that you can choose. What is the decimal precision you can choose. Rest all is more or less similar to styling of a normal table. So in this video module, we saw what is meant by pivot table, how this pivot table can be used efficiently for representing the data. Hope I was clear in this video. So let us catch up in the next module. Thank you.